Before Shopify, were you wondering, where are my sales at? Now you're selling with Shopify, the global commerce platform supercharging your selling. You have no problem selling online, in person, on social media, and beyond. Gary, easy on the cha-ching.
Oh, sorry, but my Shopify sales are through the roof.
Start selling with Shopify today and discover how millions of businesses around the world use Shopify to ignite their selling. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/listen. Shopify.com/listen.
Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
You see, looking up from the ground, blood-red clouds boiling across the sky.
You did ask me to bring the thunder.
Agent! Help! I've got the chalice, please!
Well, if they're following you, then I guess that takes care of a loose end for me.
All of you feel the earth beneath you shake and crack and break.
I feel that I have failed both of you, and I am sorry for that.
This has nothing to do with you being a bad leader.
Do you want a countdown? Oh, I think I want a countdown.
I wanted
3,
to help. I always had good
2,
intention. I
1.
did not deserve to die.
Now.
The Lucky Die Podcast is a weekly 5e Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. Join our adventure every Monday wherever you download podcasts by searching for The Lucky Die.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters. All right, Aleister, you did not get an opportunity to use your ready to attack.
I did not. You're correct. So from where I am now, like, is the creature visible through any of the windows?
Not through an open window. No.
Well, open or not, is it visible through any window?
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah.
Okay. Like whichever window that is, I want to ask the robot to roll that window down.
Okay, yeah. That's the one that it chopped off the claw, the arm.
Cool. So we get like gooey, bug gutsy smear on that window. Awesome.
That is awful. Yeah. I mean, it was already smeared with guts from it shutting on it, but yeah. It's now inside the door.
Why do we have to ruin everything? Anyway, and I'll go ahead and take a couple of blasts at it.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and use my card on that one, which is going to make it a 17.
That hits.
And then the other one's on the 11.
That does not hit.
For 11 damage.
Whoa.
And 10 foot knockback.
Might have done it. I did make it bleed, so maybe that's the only time it's bled.
And I am going to make sure that I am as far on the other corner of the back area from that window as possible.
Okay. All right. Back to Victor.
Okay. Would I be able to wiggle my wraps through whatever window is open right now to to
Totally.
hit this thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to try to do that. Just like
Okay.
I'm up in the front seat, like bloody. Like
I mean, you can get like at a tight angle. You can totally fire your wrappings out of the window towards it.
yeah, like maybe like a straight shot, like so maybe it's piercing damage. Can I see its face?
Yeah.
Can I shoot it in
Sure,
the face?
yeah.
Okay.
Shoot
I'm
it
gonna
in the
try to
face.
shoot both wraps, or two sets of wraps. I'd like I'm so like hurt, like maybe I'm holding my wound, so I've got like one arm, and I'm just like I'm just shooting like off the sides, like two coming off my fist, towards towards the thing in the face. So let's see if these hit.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That hits.
And 27 to hit.
That hits. Hey, you're finally rolling high.
Okay.
You're about to die.
All right, let's roll this D6. Huh? What?
Those
No, don't say that.
desperation. Those desperation rolls.
The first hit was a 9 damage. And the second was also 9 damage. So 18 damage total.
Nice.
Yep.
It's a nice hit.
Yes, it was. And
All right. So when you do that, you're stabbing into its eye holes. It's got
Yes.
4 eyes, so you could just nail 2 of them.
yep.
All right, so your wrappings, like they hit so good that they like stab and they go completely through the head. Nobody can see this happening, but it's cool as fuck. But they go only the listeners. But the wrappings go like straight through the head and just slice all the way through it. And it loosens the grip on the car, and you feel the car shift, and it's still flapping its wings, but you could tell that it's definitely going slower if anybody's looking out the window. In like this last desperation, it lets out this shriek, and this shriek reverberates like it's piercing all 3 of your ears. Like you have to put your hands on and paws on your ears to try and like block out this shrieking sound.
My hooves.
Yeah. And then
yes, you reach up with the hooves on your hands.
You put your feet in your ears.
He's a monk. He can do it.
and the shriek just dies off, and yeah, you're out of combat now, and you're zooming towards the portal.
Thank goodness. I was so scared that shriek was going to cause like I'm going to die, so screw you damage.
All right, so you're... I'm sorry, what?
I was just going to say, like, so I'm going to just monitor the portal, make sure that the robot stays, like, on direction.
Yeah. All right.
We might want to
slow
slow
down,
down
that.
too.
We'll slow down when we get there, okay?
Yeah, no. I just mean we don't need to go through the portal at 60 miles an hour because we don't know what's on the other side.
A brick wall.
Couldn't be any worse than the last 2 places we were.
Normally you do this, but don't say that.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Is Julian going to do anything now?
I literally have nothing I can do other than put a charge pack into my lightning gun that might eventually kill all of us.
Do you... Okay. Do you have any healing
I have
cantrips? You don't have a healing cantrip?
I have a spare the dying cantrip, but that's only good if you're dying.
Okay, cool. I just wasn't sure. Yeah, you can totally recharge your lightning gun if you want to.
I mean, good. I got nothing else I can do. I'm not going to fire it, but I mean, I might as well make use of the time.
All right.
They intentionally did away with healing cantrips whenever they actually changed cantrips to be infinite use.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I just wasn't sure. I don't know all the spells. I'm still learning.
Well, it's just because if you had a healing cantrip, it would make healing between combats like negligible because you would just auto heal everybody up to full like between combats.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah.
Victor gonna do anything in the meantime?
Bleed.
Okay.
I don't. Literally, there's nothing for me to do. I've had a day. I am just sitting
Yeah.
there like
We have all had a
like,
day.
I'm
You
sitting
have had
there
the
like
worst day.
satisfied that I killed that thing and
Yeah.
trying to not move. I don't know if I'm still bleeding or if it stopped. I mean, I would have like held it, put pressure on it. I imagine that Julian would at least do that.
I could do a medicine check, but I can't actually cast any healing spells, and I don't have any healing potions either.
I would say, yeah, Julian can stop any bleeding. You weren't going to be losing any damage or any HP anyways,
Right.
but Julian would definitely, I'm sure, tend to Victor and stop any bleeding.
And himself.
Wrap him up. Wrap him up
I
with more
healed, I
wraps.
healed myself.
Yeah, he already stopped.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the last healing spell I had, and then that was just like, well, I'm done. I have nothing left.
All right. So as you're approaching the portal, and all three of you see the portal out the front window, and I'm guessing you're like Victor's in the front seat. Aleister, I'm guessing you're looking over you're standing up and you're
I'm looking over the robot's shoulder.
The robot's shoulder, and then Julian, like you're looking through the middle from the back seat, and all three of you see the portal coming up. But at the same time, Star Trek, like
Yes.
whenever a bunch of like an armada of ships like
warp
come
in.
in, and it's just like from light speed, and it's just choo 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 choo. That's happening, but with those same bug creatures.
I figured that was what's going to happen.
Yeah, no time to slow down. Just go through the portal. We just keep going fast as we can.
and you go through the portal and come screeching out into this open field of dead grass.
Well,
full of
I
healing
can't
potions.
say this. I cannot say this is what I expected.
I'm just.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect anymore.
I'm at a loss for words for everything that has happened. I don't even know what to say at this point.
Robot, do you know where we are?
Scanning. It seems we are in an open field.
Thank you
Somehow-
for that riveting observation, robot.
Somehow it got even more snarky in between.
I miss Skylar.
Can we all get out of this car so I can destroy this car? Very upset with it right now.
I don't think we should destroy the car.
Don't you think it would be a little easier to get back to somewhere familiar if we maybe have the car?
It flies. Yes, it would. Sorry. That was Steven. I think we should keep the car for now until we know where we are. We're obviously safer inside of it when something like that happens.
So just every direction as far as we can see, it's just dead grass.
Yeah, it's just a big open field. I mean, you see off in the distance, you do see the city of Darkwell off in the distance.
Yay, we have a direction.
Jesus Christ.
The robot gets out of the car and says, "What are my users' names?"
Wouldn't it know Julian? Or can robots not understand shaved faces?
No idea.
It's definitely had some things done with its programming.
It's been through a lot today, okay?
Yes, it's been through a lot too.
Well, I'm Vincent, and that's Chauncey. And
Chauncey.
No, I'm Victor.
It's a
Yes,
pleasure
my-
to meet you, Victor.
Yes, my name is Aleister.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Aleister.
Yes, somehow I feel like that was sarcastic.
No.
It's Julian. And that's
I mean,
Julian.
it's a robot.
And I'm pointing at him.
I
Julian.
don't want to respond to the robot.
I know that name. Julian.
Yeah.
Julian.
I'm just waiting for it to say Julian on loop for like another hour.
That's just the next hour of our lives.
Julian.
Where could I drive you today?
Are you in any shape to drive right now? You've sustained damage, and you were telling us that you needed to go to a repair location.
Can't you fix it?
Yes, when possible, I need repairs. I have taken a lot of damage.
I can try to fix it, but I never worked on a car in my life.
Well, then take me to the nearest repair station.
What about Evangeline and Verspar? Maybe they would know how to fix it.
Verspar, for sure. No idea about Evangeline.
Well, whatever we do, we probably should be going towards Darkwell.
Should we? You know, Darkwell was pretty awful last time we went there.
I mean, do you have any other ideas?
I'd literally lay down in this field and die is my next idea.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be going back to Darkwell.
Okay, I'm going to lay down because I literally have nothing left, and I'm pretty sure a unpleasant thought could kill me at this point. So I say we just take it easy right now because we're on our last fucking thread, and I need to get my strength back in order to cast any kind of spell.
Yeah,
luckily, we do have a driver to be able to take us while we rest.
I'm literally just hitting my head on the fucking car, hoping it knocks me the fuck out. I'm so over it.
Yeah. How far, like if we can see Darkwell, like how long do we estimate
it's distance, like way
hours?
off in the distance. If you drive slow.
Okay.
I am okay for a leisurely drive while we rest.
Yeah, is there a place where it looks like we could park the car where it would be kind of secluded, like some trees or something where you wouldn't be able to see it from like overhead or anything like that?
There are some trees that are closer than Darkwell for sure that you can. There's a forest.
Let's go there.
Okay. Guys, what if we take the car and go somewhere where it won't be seen, and maybe we just rest until we can get our strength up?
I think that is a very good idea.
And then we can make our way back to Darkwell. The car can take us a little bit closer, and Aleister can. I don't know exactly what you did at the hotel, but you could do that again. So it wouldn't even take us too much longer to get some rest.
Well, yes,
Victor's
that is
panting
very
a little
true.
bit.
Yeah, as Victor says, barely clinging on to life.
Yeah. Let's please not charge into another encounter. Please.
Well, for all you know, there's an encounter waiting for us at the forest.
Well,
Dalton's
then we'll just
waiting for us in Darkwell with about 1,000 doormen.
Yeah, remember all the doormen and then, Dalton? I'd much rather take the forest. At
What's
least
the worst
we'll find
that could
out
happen?
something.
End up inside another beast.
Yeah. Hey, at least whatever will kill us in the forest will be new and interesting.
Hey, and in the beast, you did get rest.
It's very true.
Oh, yes, and Victor got those wrappings.
Yeah, and your tail got weird, and I got the best thing that ever happened to me in my entire life.
Followed
his
by
body
the worst
got weird.
things that have ever happened to you.
Yeah, it's only it's only gone down. No, okay, it hasn't gone totally downhill from here. There was a little spike when I got the charger for the lightning gun, but it's really just been a downward slope.
Well,
it did charge. You did charge without nothing happened. Like it just charged your lightning gun to full.
In any case, we should probably get moving.
Wait, what would it have done otherwise?
No, I'm saying when you were worried about it killing everybody whenever you charged the lightning gun.
That was me killing everyone. That was not the charge pack. I was 100% sure.
Oh, I got you.
I was making.
I got you. That was why I was. That's why I said that. Yeah.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, after that conversation, Victor's going to assume that what he suggested is going to happen because it makes the most sense, and he's just going to get back in the car if he even got out. He's just going to go sit back down. Like he can't stand anymore.
I will like to have some time outside of the car to walk around because we've been in that car for I don't know how long.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it probably wasn't like an hour, but it was a long time between being in the car and then fighting in the car. I will at least take at least a minute to walk and stretch my legs and scream internally.
Mm-hmm.
I think time-wise, because we're in battle so much, it was probably only like 15 minutes.
But it felt
there was a lot of battle.
Yeah.
I would imagine that while we were kind of aimlessly going through the Dreamlands, that probably took a good bit longer.
You probably what?
I just imagine we were probably aimlessly wandering around the Dreamlands for a good while.
Yeah. You were drifting for a while, or you were just basically just stationary, just stuck there without moving. Yeah. For a while. So yeah. But go ahead.
Whenever we do actually take off for the trees, like how far away do they seem? You said they're definitely closer, but are they still like a ways off?
I mean, maybe 200 feet away.
Oh, so they're actually really close.
Yeah, they're not too far away now.
Like, hell, we could probably have walked 200 feet in the time that Julian was stretching his legs.
Yeah. I mean, the car can follow you totally while Victor rides.
But the car is movable cover. Is the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah, there you go.
Now.
Yeah.
Well, we're all very, very vulnerable.
Don't get me wrong. Aleister is not
Victor,
going to be walking as long as the car is there.
Yeah. The car can drive with you. I mean, it's you have your own driver that takes commands.
Which is really the reason why I was saying we could just rest on the way, but
yeah.
Like I'll short rest, but that doesn't give me any spells.
As long as Aleister gets to sleep, he doesn't really care.
No, y'all are going to the woods to take a long rest.
Yeah. And so Victor, if
I thought that
Julian
was the
wants
intention.
to walk to the woods before we camp out in the car, then the car can just crawl next to him.
No. Okay, you misunderstand. I literally just do like a circle around the car to walk and then get back in the car. I'm not walking.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Like if you're
Victor
on a long
can't.
trip,
Victor doesn't really have the energy to do a walk around the car.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, I need to do some sort of physical exertion, or mentally, I'm just going to go insane.
Punching the ground.
Yes.
The dead grass.
Yes.
Just swiping at the tall dead grass.
I would scream.
Even the grass is dead here.
Yeah, I would scream, but I am terrified that will also attract attention of something that will kill us.
Yeah. And you go through that whole process of your anger and and everything, and then the car's driving over towards the wood line. There seems to be like a little path opening that can fit the car in it, and the car drives into the wood line and stops, and the robot says, "We have reached the specified destination."
You know, maybe now is not the best time to bring this up, but I just had the worst case of deja vu.
I'm waiting for.
Do you want to mark the trees, Julian?
I'm waiting for the car to tell me how much the fare is. It'll be 365 gold pieces.
No, it's not asking for fare.
Yay.
Socialist society, you know.
So you made the joke, but Julian will get out of the car and immediately have to relieve himself on a tree, because this has been a very long time since I've been in that car. Got to go, and doing like that little like fussy run where like I'm trying not to pee my pants.
Yeah, and the robot got out. Like as you're moving towards the door, the robot got out and opened the door for you. No, he got out to open the door for y'all.
No, he got out to release oil.
Yeah. I have to change my oil. Why would my master design me like this?
Oh man.
And so we're probably gonna set up camp and just just hang out and stay near the car at the edge of the woods and not go deep into the woods and find a mysterious cabin.
Suit yourself.
Yeah. I am going to definitely relieve myself for sure, and then I'll come back to the camp, and then I think also we'll kind of clear out an area to like make a campsite for at least the night.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
what do we have to eat and drink?
Victor's got rations, so I guess he'll have dinner.
some leftover head.
Victor needs to eat something. He's had a very long day.
Yeah, you need to eat and sleep.
So I'm going to eat my other half a ration because I think I had the first one this morning before everything happened.
There you go.
You
did. Sadly, all the fish was left behind. All the wine was left behind
well,
that Julian doesn't know about.
Yes. Yeah, Julian will never know about that wine.
Never. Do I have any food on me? I have 1 day's worth of rations that...
Well,
I'm
can we look
it's
around and
still
see
good?
if there's something Victor might be able to cook for like Julian and Aleister? Like, is there like fruit or something around?
Okay, so you want to go exploring into
light
woods?
foraging. Light
Very,
foraging.
very, 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 very close. Like I'm not going deep into the forest. I'm just looking
within
to see if-
earshot.
All right,
Yes,
give me
and-
a nature check, Victor.
Okay, nature check. That's first nature check of the game, I think.
That's the
Let's
first one
see.
I've heard of.
I've got a +0 mod, so I rolled a 4. So you guys are hungry, I guess. Maybe if Julian also wants to look for something to eat.
I'll try and go hunting for, I don't know, some kind of small rodent or
I
something.
think we all should kind of go kind of ourselves and see what we can scrounge up. So I'll also do that. So let me roll a nature check because I'm actually proficient in it.
Mm-hmm.
Should I roll a nature check for hunting some type of small rodent?
Sure.
I rolled a 16.
There you go.
All right, so with the 16, you do find some bushes that resemble like a blackberry bush in our world, and you know that it's not poisonous and edible.
Okay. So yeah, I'll go ahead and start collecting a bit of those. Is there anything like near the bush? Like just bush? Like no tracks or anything like that around it?
No, there's no tracks. Yeah, it's just a wild bush.
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll start the process of collecting all of the blackberry-like berries.
Okay. I don't have a name for it, but so we know, listeners know, they're kind of like blackberries, but they're alien.
These remind me of blackberries. I would call these Julian berries.
Julian berries.
The Julian berries taste like Julian berries.
All right, Aleister, what are you doing with your nature check? How'd you roll?
I get a total of 18.
18. All right. So you find, you end up coming up on a rodent looking thing, and it's kind of big. Like it's probably rat size, but it looks a little off. But it's you have the opportunity to pounce on it and it not see you.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that then. Well, we'll go ahead and try and pounce on it unseen.
Okay.
Every now and then you have to
This
give
is
into
like
your
the most
baser instincts.
traditional D&D thing that we've done so far. In the whole campaign.
I love it.
Perhaps
We're
so.
foraging for food.
Back to grassroots, baby.
Do you want me to roll any kind of like attack on it or?
You know what? Give me a stealth check first.
21.
21. All right. Now give me an attack. Physical attack.
No, Eldritch Blast.
Unless you're wanting to cook it now. You know,
I'm specifically not going to Eldritch Blast it because one, like I'm afraid that I might just obliterate the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And two, I'll probably throw whatever's left of it deeper into the woods.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It will go flying.
I'm imagining the scene, in cartoons where like literally a dude is just there with like smoking boots and nothing else, except the rat's just gonna have it's just gonna be a smoking tail and nothing else.
Nothing else.
Oh, and you do have your tail as well.
That is also true. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get there if we get there, but I'll try and do things the old school way really quick.
Okay.
It's going to be a 10 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say a 10 hits. So you successfully pounce on it, and it doesn't have much HP, so you take it out automatically.
Well, with my claw attack, I do 2 damage.
It's a rat.
Whoa.
You killed a rat.
Yeah.
It's actually a rouse, rodent of unusual size.
ROUS.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they exist.
And you notice that it's kind of weird. It has like, instead of having 4 legs, it has like 6 legs. And you notice like a semblance of like a second head coming out of its neck.
Is there a nuclear power plant nearby?
Awesome.
It's not quite a full head. It's not quite a full head, but it's definitely mutated from its normal state.
It's like a vestigial head.
Yeah, but it smells good. It doesn't give you any other than the look of it. It seems edible to you. So
I don't know what's the worst could happen. I grow a second head.
Yeah,
I could fire twice as many Eldritch Blasts.
4 Eldritch Blasts,
twice as much snark,
and you get to argue with yourself.
And then you come back to camp and we're just like, oh, not this shit again.
I found the second head and absorbed it.
But yeah, are you carrying it back to camp?
I am going to carry it back to camp. And actually, just to build on the traditionalism, I'm going to do so in my teeth.
Okay.
As is tradition.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a long-standing cat tradition.
Hey everybody, Adam Culbertson here. So, they're finally out of immediate danger. And actually doing some D&D stuff like scavenging and hunting. It's so weird. We're at episode 82, and like this is the first time they've ever had to do anything like this. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. Is it just me, or do I always get the outros for like the end of an arc? Like, what the hell? Like, I don't understand that. It always happens. Like, we just go in order, and I always get to finish off an arc with the outros. It's interesting. If you're enjoying Microphones and Monsters and you want more, you don't want to listen to ads. You want early access to special content like our Christmas special. Head on over to our Patreon. Of course, you can go to microphonesandmonsters.com. Links to everything there. And don't forget to leave us a review, rate us. Let us know what you think. All the music in this episode is written and produced by Marco Mazzei from Fallen Highway Studios. I can never thank y'all enough for loving what we do. Like, we have so much fun just making this and releasing it, and then to get the feedback that we do is just phenomenal. And thank you so much. And I hope you join us next time here on Microphones and Monsters.